How to find calm in a world that never stops spinning. Let's face it, life feels like a never-ending race, doesn't it? Emails piling up, notifications buzzing, and a to-do list that only seems to grow longer. It's like the world keeps spinning faster and faster, and you're just trying to catch your breath. But here's the thing. What if I told you that finding calm isn't about stopping the chaos, it's about mastering it? In today's video, we're diving into how you can discover your inner peace, no matter how loud the world gets. Stick around because by the end, you'll not only feel inspired, but equipped with tools to find your calm in any storm. Welcome to Lean On Me, your gateway to timeless wisdom. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on life-changing hacks rooted in ancient and modern philosophy. We're on a mission to bring balance, wisdom, and calm to modern life, but we can't do it without your support. Help us grow by sharing these powerful insights with your friends, family, and anyone seeking a path to wisdom and knowledge. Thanks for being part of this journey. Let's be honest, doesn't it feel like life is moving faster than ever? It's like we're on a merry-go-round that just won't stop. But here's the thing. What if I told you that calm isn't about making the world slow down? It's about finding stillness within, no matter how fast the world is spinning. Stay with me, because by the end of this episode, I promise you'll walk away with practical tools to ground yourself, no matter what life throws at you. Ready? Let's go. Let's paint a vivid picture. You open your eyes to the shrill sound of your alarm, and like a reflex, your hand reaches for your phone. The screen lights up, and there it is, the digital avalanche waiting to bury you. Unread emails from work, social media updates flaunting everyone's seemingly perfect lives, and news alerts screaming about everything going wrong in the world. You haven't even swung your feet off the bed or brushed your teeth, and yet it feels like the universe is banging on your door, demanding your attention, your energy, your sanity. Sound familiar? It's that moment when your brain races ahead, overwhelmed before you've even had your morning coffee. It's like starting a marathon with no shoes on and the finish line miles out of sight. The irony? This rush, this chaos, has become so normal that we hardly question it anymore. But deep down, doesn't it make you wonder, is this really how mornings are meant to be? Is this how we're meant to start our day or our life? Here's a question for you. When was the last time you sat in silence? Not just without sound, but without distraction. For most of us, silence has become uncomfortable. We fill every moment with noise, as if quiet means we're missing out. But the irony is, the more we chase the world's pace, the more we lose our own. Think about it. When you're rushing to meet a deadline, juggling 5 things at once, how often do you feel truly present? Probably never. It's like trying to drink water from a fire hose. You're overwhelmed, not quenched. This relentless hustle comes with a hidden price tag, one we often ignore until it's too late. Research has shown that chronic stress doesn't just rattle our nerves, it rewires our brains, making us more prone to anxiety, depression, and even memory loss. And let's not forget the toll on our bodies. High blood pressure, weakened immune systems, and fatigue that no amount of coffee can fix. It's like we're sprinting through life but losing pieces of ourselves with every step. Yet, in this culture of constant motion, we treat busyness like a badge of honor. Think about it. When someone asks, "How are you?" how often do you reply with a proud, "busy"? It's almost a reflex, as if admitting to anything less would make us appear lazy or gasp, unproductive. We've turned busyness into a status symbol, a way to prove we're important, needed, relevant. But here's the kicker. Are we busy doing the things that matter, or are we just spinning our wheels, chasing a to-do list that never ends? And isn't it ironic that while we're trying so hard to look like we have it all together, the stress is quietly pulling us apart? Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine recently told me he couldn't remember the last time he'd had a meal without checking his phone. Think about that. Something as simple as eating, one of life's basic pleasures, turned into just another task to multitask. And the worst part? He didn't even realize it until his 6-year-old son said, "Dad, you're always looking at your screen." Talk about a wake-up call. Now, here's a joke to lighten the mood. Why did the smartphone go to therapy? Because it couldn't stop scrolling through its issues. Take a moment to laugh. It's good for you. Quick pause. If you're finding this video helpful, why not share it with someone who could benefit too? A simple recommendation from you means more than anything and helps our community grow. All right, let's pivot. If the world isn't going to slow down, how do we find calm? The answer lies in a mindset shift. Stop trying to control the chaos and start focusing on what you can control. Here's a relatable example. Have you ever been stuck in traffic? Frustrating, right? But no amount of honking or checking the time will make those cars move faster. What if instead you turn that frustration into an opportunity? Listen to a favorite podcast, call a loved one, hands-free of course, or simply take deep breaths. The traffic doesn't change, but your experience of it does. That's the power of perspective. Here's a question for you. What's one chaotic situation in your life right now where you could shift your focus? Think about it. By reframing your mindset, you're taking back control, not of the situation, but of your reaction to it. Theories are great, but let's get real. What can you actually do to bring some calm into your life right now? Here are 3 steps that might seem simple, but trust me, they're powerful when practiced intentionally. 1. Breathe with intention. Ask yourself, when was the last time you really breathed? Not just the shallow kind we do all day, but a deep, intentional breath. Let's try it together right now. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, and exhale for 6. Feel that? It's like hitting a reset button. Your breath is your anchor, your lifeline in the storm of life. It's always there, waiting for you to use it. The next time you're caught in a whirlwind of chaos, whether it's an argument, a deadline, or even a traffic jam, pause and take a few intentional breaths. It won't fix the world, but it will help you face it. 2. Set boundaries with technology. Let me tell you about my friend Tom. Tom was practically glued to his phone, scrolling through emails at dinner, checking social media during conversations. One day his daughter said, "Daddy, can you look at me, not your phone?" Ouch, right? That moment hit him hard. So he started with one small rule: no screens during meals. The results? His family actually talked, laughed, connected. That one change rippled into other areas of his life. Better sleep, less stress, and more mindfulness. Now think about your relationship with technology. Could you create your own boundary? Maybe it's no screens during family time or a tech-free hour before bed. What's one small, doable boundary you could set today that would reclaim a little calm? Embrace the power of pause. Ever watch an athlete right before they make their big move? A golfer lining up the perfect shot, a basketball player at the free throw line, or a sprinter crouched at the starting block? They don't rush, they pause. Why? Because pauses aren't wasted time. They're moments of preparation, clarity, and focus. You can do the same. Before hitting send on an email, making a big decision, or diving into a chaotic day, take a moment. Pause, breathe, reflect, then act with intention. That tiny pause can mean the difference between reacting and responding, between chaos and calm. The best part about these steps? They're not overwhelming. They're not about overhauling your life overnight. They're small shifts that bring big results when practiced consistently. So which one will you try first? Finding calm isn't about waiting for the storm to pass or hiding from the chaos. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Life will always have its challenges, its unexpected twists, and its relentless pace. But when you choose to embrace calm, something incredible happens. You don't just survive the chaos, you rise above it. Picture this: waking up tomorrow morning, not with a sense of dread or a rush to check your phone, but with a deep sense of peace. You feel grounded, like your feet are firmly planted, no matter how wild the winds blow. You feel centered, focused on what truly matters, instead of being pulled in 1,000 directions. And most importantly, you feel ready to take on whatever the day throws your way with confidence and grace. That's not just a dream, it's a reward that's within your reach. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every intentional breath, every boundary you set, every pause you take is a step toward that calm, resilient version of yourself. So the next time life feels overwhelming, remember, calm isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. And when you do, you'll not only weather the storm, but find beauty in the dance. Take a deep breath, because it's time to take that first step toward reclaiming your calm. You don't need a grand plan or a dramatic life overhaul. All it takes is one intentional act today. Maybe it's as simple as carving out 5 minutes for deep breathing, a moment just for yourself, away from the noise. Picture your lungs filling up with calm, exhaling all that tension. Or how about a tech-free meal? Imagine actually tasting your food, enjoying real conversations, and realizing how much more satisfying life feels without a screen stealing your focus. Don't underestimate the power of small changes. They create ripples that transform your day. Perhaps it's a pause before you make that big decision you've been stressing over. Instead of diving in headfirst, take a beat, reflect, ask yourself, what really matters here? That single moment of stillness could save you hours of anxiety later. Whatever step resonates with you, commit to it fully. No half measures, no excuses. Just one step, one conscious decision to slow down, to breathe, to focus. Your future self, the one who wakes up feeling less stressed, more grounded, and truly in control, will thank you. And here's the kicker. The calm you cultivate won't just change your day, it'll inspire others too. Imagine if your small act of intentionality became the spark that helped a friend, partner, or coworker find their own calm. That's the kind of ripple effect worth starting today. Calm isn't something that just happens, it's something you create. It's about choosing peace over perfection, presence over pressure. As you step back into the spinning world, remember, the noise will never fully stop, but your response to it is what truly matters. So, take a breath, realign, and reclaim your calm. And don't forget, the quiet you cultivate today could be the clarity you need for a better tomorrow. Remember, the world may never stop spinning, but you have the power to find stillness within. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who could use a moment of calm. And as always, lean on me when you need a reminder that peace is always within reach. Until next time, take care and stay grounded.